Check, 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 check.
We are checking our sound, guys.
Check, check, check.
Yes. Yes, you can hear us.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
That's on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to go down.
We are good. We are good to go. Sorry about that, guys. It was, you know how the sound goes. Okay? We just got to make sure everybody can hear us.
Okay.
Great. Much better. Much better. It seems like everyone can hear us now.
I've got to do one and two things.
We got to make sure that everyone is now locked on into this link.
And if you could share, like, follow, share, and subscribe to let people know, whoever was there before, that we are back.
Yes, we are back now. Everything seems like it's up and running. Should we start that again? What I was saying earlier, I was saying how nice the weather was today in the UK. Big up the UK today because the weather was hot. It was sunny, okay? And I was saying before, you couldn't hear me, that when you get in your car and it's piping hot because you got leather seats and it's bunning up your backside. That's what happened to me today.
Wow. Welcome aboard, everybody. Well.
Well.
I hope everybody's still there. And I hope everybody comes back because it's Mother's Day today as well, in America and in the Caribbean. So happy Mother's Day to all of the wonderful mothers out there. I got lovely messages. So we're quite privileged in the UK.
Yes.
Because we get Mother's Day twice.
Yes.
So we get the UK Mother's Day and then it comes again. So even though to me it's Mother's Day every day we need to get big ups. Don't you think, Zuz?
Every day, okay? Especially on this day, but every day.
Yeah.
Every day I need the big ups, please. Sorry.
Because it's
Big
hard
me up.
out here. It's hard. Yeah, being a mother. We're not saying being a father isn't hard, but it is Mother's Day, so we have to talk about the mothers. Father's Day is coming. Pending.
Pending, guys.
Yeah, it is a challenge and a half, let me tell you.
It's not easy. It really isn't.
So excuse us for looking down on our phone. This is a live show, Chill and Spill. This is Chill and Spill. I have to start the intro again. Yeah. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Yeah. You're lucky I didn't do the hello. Because that's what I do every week. But this is a show, Chill and Spill. I'm your host, Nubian, and to my right is my co-host, Zuz.
Hey, y'all.
This is a place where you can air your views. Feel free. Nobody is going to judge you. This is a safe space.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where you can spill the tea, spill the beans, as Nubian likes to say. Spill the beans.
Yeah, spill the beans, man. Spill the tea, man. Stop holding back. What's going on? Let it all out.
Let it all out.
What's the point of it being inside here? It's not good in there, is it?
So, how has your week been, Nubian?
Oh, you're asking me this week?
Yes, I'm asking you this week. We're going to switch it up. We switching it up.
Woo-hoo. My week.
It's a woohoo for me. Oh, God.
My week has been absolutely fantastic. Very productive. Lots of things going on.
Great stuff.
Yes, and the weather's nice. You see, once the weather's nice, I don't have any problems.
I'm outside when the weather's nice. I'm
There's
fully
no
outside.
problems over here. Okay? Big up yourself, Rooster. Thank you very much.
Hi, Rooster.
Big up yourself each and every time. I'd also like to big up DJ General for his fantastic show earlier. Great tribute to mothers for Mother's Day. So big up yourself each and every time. Big up Sir Benson for his show on Friday also. First show, the testing show. Wasn't a proper show like the 4-hour show that we usually do. Yeah, it wasn't that. But it was nice to have him back on the airwaves. Yeah, and big up Ecstatic, Sean, Mark, Love Doctor, Jackie, World Love, Abraham, Mango,
Father Mango.
Father Mango,
DJ Sean.
Chamouch.
Chamouch. Are we forgetting anybody?
I don't think we are. I
I
think
think
we've
we've
covered them all.
mentioned everybody.
Yes, big up you lot selves each and every time, man. And I hope you lot are spoiling mummies today.
Yes.
And if not mummies, you know, the mother of your children, you know,
And
your,
all and
your sisters,
yes,
your
yes,
cousins.
your aunties.
There's lots of mothers out there. It's not just the immediate mother. There's lots of mothers out there.
And those that are not with us anymore. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. R.I.P. to the mothers that's not with us today. You know, this is a time that we think about them. We think about them all the time, but these are the times when you really, you know, think about them like a little candle, you know, and all them things. But yes. So how's your week, Zuz?
My week is. I feel like my week's been like that.
Like scales.
Yeah, no, it's been a good week. I can't say it's been a bad week. It hasn't been a bad week. We don't do bad. It hasn't been a bad week. I just feel like I've been exhausted. You know, when you're doing so much, you know, mentally, like my brain just felt very exhausted. So I took some days off of work to try and relax and ended up doing a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh, this is what happens.
And it's just like, can I catch a break? I'm tired. I actually had a nap. Me, Zoz, have a nap? No way. I actually fell asleep. I fell asleep during the day. That's crazy. That is so crazy, but I did. So yeah, that's how my week has been.
Well, you're a human being.
I'm a human being.
And you're sitting here today with us.
Okay.
Come on now.
Tell him again. You
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
Okay.
What best way to finish the week than to sit down on the panel for chill and spill? Come on now. Where's a round of applause? Oh. Yeah.
You can tell that bit's not her forte.
I don't know what's going on there. But I am pressing the round of applause.
Oh my God.
And I'm sure it's loud as well.
No, it is. I think it is. I think it is. Not too loud. I'll see. There it is.
We do have it. It's not a lie.
We got it.
It's not a lie. So, without further ado, I wonder what the hot topic is tonight.
Without fail.
What is the hot topic tonight? Those that can't see the title and those that can. When is it enough, people?
Oh.
This stretches far and wide.
Why do I feel like this is going to be a bit of a deep one?
When is it enough? Okay, let's get into it. When is it enough lying? When is it enough caring? When is it enough cheating? When is it enough killing? When is it enough loving? And when is it enough co-parenting?
So wide.
It's wide. Work, We can't forget work, you know.
When is it enough? When is enough enough?
We can't forget work because you see work here. I find a lot of people put a lot into other people's.
I think you're atting me here. I think
No,
you're
I'm
atting
not.
me here.
I'm not atting you
no,
here.
joking.
Welcome aboard, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Welcome aboard. Thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome aboard, Jackie. Love Doctor.
Hi, DJ Jackie.
Oh, you're saying we must tell you when is it enough? No. We would like you to tell us when it's enough.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very
When
much.
is it enough? When is enough enough? Like, come on now.
When is it getting
When
too
are
much?
you going to, like, just stop it now?
When is it gonna stop?
Stop it
Imagine.
right now. When are you gonna? When is it gonna stop? Stop working for other people. The thing is, you can work for other people. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I am not knocking anybody that's working for other people. But what I'm saying is, it's just the levels. Sometimes you go above and beyond and stretch yourself to the point of illness.
Yes. I feel
I
like,
know a few people that has passed because of work.
Yeah, see, that's a bit deep for me.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's a bit deep for me.
Some people have actually passed away because of the intensity of work.
It's true though. I feel like there's no as much effort as you put into work, you need to put the same amount of effort into yourself,
Yes.
into self-care, because you just can't. It can't always be 110% into work. I get just looking mashed down, and when I say mashed down, I'm not even talking about your physical
Your
appearance.
parents.
I'm just saying your insides, like you're just not healthy. You know, you're tired all the time. You've got low iron. It's all going on. No.
Yep.
Not here for it.
You don't have energy to do anything else.
Okay. DJ Jackie says there shouldn't be any lying in a relationship. Just be honest about any and everything. And that's very true.
I agree, Jackie. I agree. But some people are compulsive liars.
Them are lied.
Some people are compulsive liars. They literally can't help themselves. You know when you've just been lying forever? Like your whole life you've just been lying to get out of whatever situation you need to get out of. And to spare people's feelings. People lie.
Yes, they do.
They do. Like, what world are we living in? Come on, let's be honest here. Because if we're not honest, we're lying. We're lying to ourselves.
It's true. It's true.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Come on now.
But the thing is, I feel like there's just levels. There's just levels to the lying.
Because
like,
I'm not being funny. Benson's not sitting here at the moment, but he's always the person that says, you don't want to tell your significant other the truth sometimes because it would just cause so much conflict, rift, all sorts of things. If you tell your partner the real truth about themselves.
Yeah, but I feel like at the same time, if you both understand each other, you should be able to be honest with each other. Do you get what I'm saying? And so, because I understand my partner, if I'm going to criticize something, I should know how to deliver it because I understand my partner. Now, if you don't understand your partner, that's when you're going to be like, you know what, I'm not even going to tell them this because I know they're going to take it the wrong way.
I know, but sometimes it just comes out. Sometimes, you know, people always say think before you speak, but sometimes it just comes out, especially if you're having like a heated discussion. If you're there having a heated discussion and whatever you've been wanting to say just comes out and it comes out in the wrong way, boy.
Oof, it's a bit of, I mean...
Come on, we're all
just
human
be
beings,
honest
you
with
know.
me.
We're all human beings and we all do it.
I'm going to rate you more for being honest. 100%.
Yeah.
100% I'm going to rate you more. I might even be more attracted to you just because you was honest. Do you get what I'm saying? Benson's in the background. Okay.
It's like the House of Commons in there.
Okay, so 2 pence, yeah? 2p, yeah?
Welcome aboard, Lady Christine. Welcome
Lady
aboard.
Christine.
My condolences goes out to your husband's family at this time. Our thoughts and
Condolences.
prayers are with you guys. You know we love you guys. So end of the day, yeah.
Thank
this
you
is
for
very
tuning in.
And thank you for tuning in. And your family too. And your family too.
Yeah, I know you like
My ears are hot.
Your
So
ears
thank
are
you.
burning.
Oh yeah.
We be burning, not concerning what nobody wants.
So my condolences. Thank you for. Hopefully, this show will ease some of the
tension.
tension that's around right now.
But Benson was back there with his 2p. Do you get what I mean?
Welcome aboard, DJ General.
Hi, DJ General.
Great show earlier. Welcome aboard. What's your
Big up.
opinion, sir? I would like to know your opinion on when is it enough. What is Love Doctor saying?
I feel like something's flying around me, so I keep touching my arm. Is it my hair? I don't know. Nubian, check my back. You lot know how I am, please.
You fine, girl.
Okay, cool. So Jackie says if you care about the late person, you should just be honest, because if you're not honest, you won't have any trust in your relationship. Hear ye, hear ye. I agree. He also says some people say it's a little or small lie. Any lie is a lie.
That's it.
Yes. Very true.
So, Love Doctor, are you an honest man and tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Me wanna know that one there? I would like to know that answer, DJ Jackie.
I would like to know.
No, sir.
Because you know what? It sounds great, you know, to hear a man saying, you tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
Sounds great.
Doesn't
Come
mean it's
on
gonna happen.
now.
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
It's so sad. And you know what? You're right. If there's no trust, then there's nothing. But
Absolutely not.
when the other partner doesn't trust the other, say the man don't trust the woman,
Yeah.
and the woman's loyal down to the bone, it just makes it look like what are you are you lying about something? What's going on? You know, you get accused of something
What more can I do
to prove that
to
I'm
prove-
loyal.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like that's because they've been burned.
Past relationships,
Yes, 100%.
mash up the thing
100%.
every time.
100% Nubian. I feel like a seal.
I'll do it for you, darling. Love Doctor, what's he saying? He said, hell yes.
He said, hell yes, to my question.
Oh, wow.
He also says, when you start or have to lie, that's when insecurities come in your relationship and there will be no peace. Then he also said, it's measles in spirit. But it's true, there will be no peace. There is no peace, because every now and again you're going to be thinking, oh, there's always going to be this doubt at the back of your head. There's always going to be some sort of doubt. Is he doing this or is she doing this? Oh, you know, like, okay, did she just tell me the truth just now? Was that the truth?
Living
or was
life
that a lie?
without no trust in anybody. You can't trust anybody 100%, you know.
Something's on me.
Oh, dear. You like Smokey? You like Smokey right now on Friday.
From Smokey. Yeah. She said Smokey from Friday.
Just like this.
Oh God. Like I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I can't deal.
I knocked my
please.
teeth on the mic. Is that karma? You see how quick it
That
happens?
means shut him out. Shut it.
You see how quick karma happens, though? Yeah. If you lie and you cheat
Oh God.
and you're lying about everything in life, it's going to come back. Trust me.
My granddad said, every liar is a thief and every thief is a liar.
But then some people beg to differ.
I don't know how. I don't know how with that one. Sorry,
Some people
you're a
beg to
liar.
differ. Oh gosh.
Okay, so Jackie also says, I'd rather tell the truth and pay the consequences. No, I hear you. I feel like you get
Yeah.
more ratings. Like I said earlier, it's more attractive when you tell the truth. 100%. 110%. Welcome aboard, Paul.
Paul.
Did it.
Welcome aboard, Paul.
Paul says that it feels like it can never stop. It can never be enough, especially when it comes to caring for those close to you. It can be hard trying not to care when there is so much history. Interesting. Interesting, Paul. Yeah, I would say, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not easy to just stop caring about
People
someone.
take your kindness for weakness, don't they?
100%.
That's what people do.
People take your kindness for weakness. And also, I'm a firm believer in people thinking that, oh, it's too good to be true. That is so annoying to me. I swear
Yep.
down.
Yeah.
God as my witness. Oh, because this woman is so good.
Or downplay.
Yeah.
Downplay people. You know, make it look like they're not who they are, and they're really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's just it's too much. Oh, she's a good woman? Then there must be something wrong. And she could genuinely be a good woman, but because you've had all the crosses, do you get what I'm saying? Now this woman's gonna be judged, and the same goes for men as well. You know, you could have a good man right in front of your face, and because you've dealt with crosses,
Yeah.
you are trying to find, because it hasn't been shown, you're trying to find something wrong with them or something that they've done that you can say, you see? What did I tell you? I can't take it.
I told you so.
I told you. I told you so.
What's General saying?
General says it's like this. If you're in a relationship and you guys are arguing over the same thing each time, and you just have to be honest and let the person know that you can't do this no more, and just be honest. Have you been honest, DJ General? The $1 million question.
No, sir.
Because I'm saying, all I'm saying is, it is
serious.
easy to write this.
This serious.
Do you get what I'm saying? It is easy to write this and say, you know what, just
It's
be
so
honest.
easy.
But when you're actually in the situation,
Exactly, and your heart's beating fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an uncle. Sorry to cut you, sis.
oh gosh,
I've got an uncle,
No, sir.
and when he thought he was losing his woman, yeah, through lies,
oh dear.
he said his heart was just going, wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. That's how his heart was going. Because the thing is, you feel like, oh yeah, I'm going to tell the truth, you know, until your heart starts beating fast, yeah? And you start having anxiety and palpitations, yeah? And you don't know what to do with yourself. Because the moment has come where you can lose your man or you can lose your woman after this speech. After whatever you're going to say here,
Oh dear.
this is it.
Oh, dear.
Michael Jackson.
It's a bit deep. Why have you found yourself in that situation in the first place?
Exactly,
For your heart
yeah.
to be beating like this?
Yeah.
do you think I got time for this? I don't have time. Seriously, I'm not me, boy. Sorry.
There's
Nope.
more there. What's
Okay. DJ Jackie says, but at least when you tell the truth, yes, it will hurt, but your partner will respect you for your honesty. They may walk away, but when reality checks in, they understand maybe they will return with a difference.
yes.
Maybe. And he also said that's why in every relationship you need good communication so you can learn and understand each other. Yes, that point there, and I'm not saying the previous point I don't agree with, I do agree with as well, but that point there, the communication is very, very important.
It's key.
It is key to any relationship. Once you communicate, once I know what's going on and you tell me what's going on, we're good. Even if you hear outside noise, you're not going to care because your man or your woman has already communicated with you what's going on.
Solidified.
The information.
Oh,
So
yeah.
anyone that comes to gas the thing, you're just going to be like, you know what, let me just pipe down. Let me get the fire extinguisher. Just put this out because this ain't it. No.
Exactly.
No.
There's more there.
Okay, so DJ General says, wait, hold on.
No, there's more.
Before I
Yeah.
get to that, Jackie says again, yes, we sometimes do or say things because of past relationships, but if we live in the past, we will never live for today or the future. Let the past stay in the past. I agree.
I agree. But how much people can do that though?
However.
Because trauma's real.
However.
Trauma is real, Zuz.
Trauma is real, and I'm sorry, but people don't like. I know some people, yeah, that want to know who you've been with previously. What? Sorry, why is that of concern? Are you? Do you want to be in the past? Do you get what I'm saying? I know people that are adamant, like, oh, I need to know who they've been with previously, or I need to know how many people that they've, had encounters with. How is this information going to help you and your current situation? I'm waiting.
It's true.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Welcome
Benson.
aboard, Sir Benson.
I'm saying evening without any
Introduction.
yeah.
Don't worry. Just
Would you like an introduction?
I not really think so. I'm not stranger.
just get into it.
Don't it?
Because you did add your 2 pence earlier. I feel like I don't know.
No, you happen. You see, when a man even speak about knowing the past, really and truly, I decided myself, before I go any further, I have to say good evening and good night and good morning to each and everyone. And I'm grateful for each and every person who takes the time out to log on to the platform, because there are so many other platforms out there that you could be tuning into and other things to do, but you will find the time to tune in to us. So I'm grateful for you guys. And
I second that.
my condolences goes out to Lady Christine and Mr. Donovan himself and the entire family of the passing of a relative, So it's just one of those things where in life we try to support each other in each and every possible way. And then there's something that is on my mind that I have to say to you guys, that most of the times I realize, even in concerning to the platform, that other persons who are not close to us will have a tendency to share the platform, let other people know about the platform, and it's a bit daunting because the topic that you have tonight, I think I'm free to share my views tonight and how I'm feeling.
It's a safe space.
Yeah, because the relationship part, I not too, I go get in a them part of them conversation there, because the people them who, when it comes to platform, I be liars the on platform when them for write and them for talk about relationship thing, you see what I say? And about being honest and all those things and them thing that, you understand? Me all fall off of my chair. You understand? So at the end of the day, where certain things in relationship is concerned, I think a lot of persons now that view our platform are big enough and know wrong from right in our relationship. And then as to the conversation where you finish off with those, more I want to repeat but that when we finish still. And then make my views because here what happen when in a relationship, you know, when it comes to a person telling a lie in a relationship, excuse me, a man and a woman and every individual, you are to know an individual before you even get into the relationship, to know the person personality, to know if the person is a liar. Because you can determine that, you know. Because an outspoken person like me, then within myself, a lot of times same way, I don't know which woman don't say more time you lie. And then honestly you're telling the truth. So we still face times and situations that we're still being accused of liars when we're not even telling any lie. And misunderstanding, and what happened is, that is why I always say to a man whenever you're quoting a woman or even sharing a conversation with a person, set a timer on your phone for half an hour. Because if you go over half an hour, them now remember what you tell them.
No one's going to remember that, though.
Oh, you mean? Me set a timer. When me I talk to certain
That's
people,
you,
man,
but
me
I'm
put a
just
timer
saying,
on my
like,
phone.
when you're in
So
if you're having a
here what
conversation,
happened. This is how conversation is. And not only, because a long time me not do nothing like them quoting thing there. You understand? So me personally, I don't know how to look a woman. You understand? Because them thing there was the thing of the past for me. So I don't have any experience in that. And now, this age that I am now, I don't have no interest in even looking nobody either. My focus now is not even to find a woman. You understand? So for the man them who will find complication in even, well, ladies still categorize us as being liars even when we're not lying, when we're telling the truth.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not disagreeing with you.
You're not disputing that
I'm not
either.
disputing that. I feel like there's a lot of women out there that will probably think a lot of men are liars. And again, it's the same. It's for the same reason that I said earlier. Like their past traumas or experiences that they've had.
past.
Even if they had a good man in front of them,
Yeah.
They wouldn't know.
doing,
Were
they
you
wouldn't even
categorized
know.
as a good man? Or were you categorized as a good woman?
Someone that's not a liar.
only that alone.
No. Someone that's caring, affectionate, that can, that thinks of others, hardworking, thoughtful. Do you get what I'm saying? There's many. It's a long list.
Even if the man, let me tell you something in a life. There's no man right now I see within myself that can even please a woman.
I don't know about that, but respect as well.
Because there's no woman, very rare, you will find a woman that is 100% comfortable with the man no matter what the man do for them. Because the man always falls short. There is always something a woman complain about that a man don't do. You could as well buy a bunch of flowers.
That works both
Don't you
ways,
think that
no?
works both ways?
It's true.
Not really, you know.
Oh, so you're trying to tell
I beg to
me
differ.
A man not
that
really spend a lot of times and calculate certain things where a woman do, but a woman calculate everything a man do.
No, but what the man does is what you're not gonna do is that they're gonna find someone that will do it.
Well, if it come down to that or whatever
There you go.
it is,
They might not
because-
express themselves and say, you know what, you're not doing this. Maybe the woman might be a bit more expressive and be like, oh, you know what, babe, you're not doing this or you're not doing that to try and fix the relationship. And again, some of them are saying these things not to fix the relationship. Some women are just moany. Okay, there's moany, treacherous women out there.
yeah.
But also, the man, if there's something that he wants to change, not change the woman, but if there's something that he needs or there's something that is lacking in the relationship, 9 times out of 10, they're not saying necessarily, oh, this is what unless you're emotionally intelligent, you're not saying, oh, this is what I need, babe, from you. No, they're just going to be like, okay, un point in their head. 2 points. Do you get what I'm saying? Start tallying up the points in their head and then start talking to Jessie or Sharon. Okay, big up any Jessies and Sharons out there. I'm not speaking directly to you. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out random names out there. Yeah, and they're gonna get that one to do whatever this one is lacking in.
Big up to Shakira Shades. My sponsor for my shades them, for the show,
Katie Shades, big up Katie
Big up
Shades.
yourself.
Every time, you understand what I mean? So this one is called the Sun Blazer. this one, yeah. You see what I mean? But a while ago, I take a prep in the camera and see myself and I look like Cool Cat. Don't go think my name. It's a Coca-Cola.
Welcome aboard, Jojo. Welcome aboard.
Big up Joe Roll.
What you mean, boy,
Boy, what does
so
that
what does that mean? What is that
Explain.
to? I don't understand.
Explain.
Can you delve deeper?
Also, before we get into that, DJ General also says, yes, I love to speak my mind in a relationship. In a respectful way, because it's not healthy to lie in a relationship. So that's what General says. I didn't want us to go too deep and not remember his comment. So that's what General is saying.
Okay.
Speak your mind. Speaking your mind really and truly. Even our relationship, it ending up a lot of times where you would realize that there are limitations in how we go about even speaking our mind and how you as an individual.
Yeah, Christine said that works both ways, Benson.
Yeah. You understand? So
Yeah.
For the last 4 years, as me tell you, I've been doing a self-evaluation before me start pointing the fingers at anyone around me. So when you do self-evaluation, I find that you are able to pinpoint the ways in which you are going wrong first. And then without self-evaluation, that I think is a major factor in a relationship or in life. When you don't do self-evaluation, because without self-evaluation, it's a blaming game. Because if one person is not going to accept the fact that they're wrong, then you will definitely have a problem there.
Well, Faye says, why don't couples in relationships express themselves more as to what they like and don't like, etc.? It's true.
Why?
I don't see what the big issue is, because I feel like that's a part of getting to know each other. Asking each other questions and delving deep is a part of getting to know your partner and the person that you're with, so you can better understand them. But I feel like, I feel like both parties, male and female, men and women, put up these barriers because, again, of whatever trauma they've been through or whatever. But let me not stray off the topic.
It's not trauma, Remember, the topic that you have, is a far and wide.
Yeah, when is it enough?
You understand? So we can spend another 5 minutes on the relationship part and then we'll discuss something else. But here what happened now. You ask a question just now why a man would want to know your past.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? And the great songwriter wrote a song that I wish that a married license was just like a driver's license that expires every few years with an option to sold, that hoping that our love will never grow old. No, that simply means I am not going to buy a car and don't look at the tires, and I'm not going to check and not check the engine, and I'm not going to check the mileage.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not a car.
Because if me as a man find out that the woman when me I talk to, used to speak to certain man, I'm very sorry. I am not going to talk to that person because there's me as a man. If me find out that this woman that I'm trying to talk to was speaking to this man in the past or whatever, I find out, me don't want it again.
Yeah, but what you're saying that, but at the end of the day, that also applies to you.
Yeah,
so
me-
just be
can-
ready to spill your list.
But here what happened, that is how life is now, because what was the topic for tonight?
When is it enough?
All right, just like how time changes now, yeah? That is how I feel human beings' mind has also changed, wherein people, not like before, are afraid to just say, yeah, me have enough of this, and you can just say, that's it. Because that is where I am at this point in my life.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's like you're also judging that person.
It's not judge.
If she happens, whoever you was talking to, and she didn't know anything about you. You guys just met randomly at a grocery store or whatever, and you find out that she's someone like an associate's ex or whatever. Are you now gonna stop yourself from getting to know that person because it's an associate? I'm not saying it's your best friend, I'm just saying it's an associate of an associate.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I like to drive on the motorway and the dual carriageway, and I'm not going to buy a car that them used to drive in the muds and
No,
and
sir.
the hills and stuff like that. So if you can read between the lines, me I driving on a motorway and on a dual carriageway, right? I am not going to, if the person who is selling the car said to me that, look, this car was an off-road car, I don't want it.
I get what you're saying, but I also feel like it's also got, Nubian, come in when you're ready, but I also feel like it's who you're surrounding yourself with as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's not no surround,
I
because
thought-
me alone I go driving at the car more than
No,
if
I'm
the
not
car the
saying
family
no,
member.
but I'm saying if you're, it's actually to me. This is my opinion. I feel like it's not that it's rare, but it's just not necessarily common that every person that you're chatting to is gonna know someone that like a family member or your people them, or do you get what I'm saying? That's not
Yeah.
something that happens often. And if it does happen often, then you need to widen your circle. Do you get what I mean? You need to widen your network of people that you're around. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I gassing anything? It's just my opinion.
Well, Faith says you don't have to know how much people they have slept with, etc.
No, because she not going to tell you the truth. Because that is one of the things where you find every day that a woman, that are the only conversation with some woman, we even hold with them daughter, don't ever tell him how much man you sleep with. But sometimes to me, it no matter the amount, but if she tell me that me and her just a talk, and she say, me used to par with this man, or whatever it is, and worse, as somebody when me know, or whatever, goodbye, me no need it.
Well, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, me no need it, because me know within my head that me no need it. Because the same way a woman can feel about me, because a woman can look at me and say, what happened? Me no like that you that because him par with that, or he's always that. Like me personally, like you will have a woman who said that, will say they don't want a man who stand at the bookie. It's the same thing in regarding to a man. You have a right to pick and choose. So that's in my views, are the same way when me hold it and say, if from me find out say the woman used to go around certain lane, me not go around that lane and wherever it is, me not doing it. So I'm very sorry. The number of you have called is not in service. Please check the number and dial again.
I can't deal with
General says it's like this.
It's like this.
Nobody wants to be with someone who is in and out of relationship fast. No, sir.
No, sir.
Absolutely not.
I hear it.
I'm not here
I
for
hear
it.
it. You know, some people don't care, and some people, yeah.
I just believe you're going to be carrying your baggage, your emotional baggage. Sometimes you just need to reflect, have some time to yourself. It can't be, oh yeah, you was with this one for 6 months, and then now you're with this one for 2 months. And
Well, I feel like we can conclude the relationship argument with and the lying with
No, we conclude the relationship part, the
Yeah.
line part now. Well, like,
the lying part is everybody is going to continue to lie.
no.
I'm not concluding on that.
No, the thing is, Zuz, I'm not being funny, but we always keep talking about, oh, we have to move with the times. The times is AI. Like, even that is a lot. Do you know what I mean? We are working with different technologies right now. Yeah?
Okay.
If you want the technology to lie, they would. Most less people.
So, like,
I don't know about that
you know,
one.
Okay.
like telling a lie, yeah? I don't know, it's like, me rather, personally, I think all of them something that come down to the level where your mentals is still, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because when you're, I don't know, me feel within my head like, me not really business if you want to talk to me. Me not really care.
I think that comes with experience, though.
Yeah, me just
Yeah.
leave it as.
Yeah, I think that comes with experience.
So, you understand what I mean? So, me personally, me not really care, to be honest. Me don't have no feelings in regards to what people think about me. It doesn't really matter me, because that's not my focus at this stage in life where I'm at now. You understand?
Yeah.
My focus is not to whomsoever want to say, oh, I don't like him. That's fine with me. That's why. Yeah,
It's
that's
true,
why-
though.
Yeah, that's
It's true.
That
And you know
women-
what, Benson, I'm not being funny. I have to agree with you on this part because, yes, I'm definitely at a stage where, and I've been through so much life experiences with people that lie on you, you know, and then when you leave those people behind or tell lies, they don't lie on you, you know. They may tell lies to even mash up your mental health.
Of course.
That is serious, you know.
Yeah,
They're not
it's
telling
serious.
lie on you, you know, but they're just lying just to dampen your light, to
Yeah.
dim your light.
Yes, yes.
Just to dim your light because your light is shining too bright and it needs dimming. So what I'm going to do is going to tell some lies, yeah, so it can rattle your brain and make you think a little bit. That's not very nice.
Treacherous.
Yes. What I think personally, Nubian and Zeus and whomsoever is listening, is that when we go through phases in our lives, right? When we phases and from transition from one part to another, is that we claim not to, as human beings, use those as going to college and learn something that you learned in high school, and then you go to college and then you go to university. Because everything in life is a learning process. So anything that happens in our experiences in the past,
Yes.
I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm grateful for all those persons who have lied to me. I'm grateful for those persons who have slandered my name. I'm grateful for those persons who don't like me, because you allow me to know that there's a difference between love and like and dislike.
Yep.
I'm grateful for you guys, because you guys gave me the meaning and the understanding and to make the comparison between the two. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm happy for you guys. I'm very happy, because All of that happened in my past, it has enabled me now to even realize that there will be a storm in September. September is normally hurricane season in the Caribbean. But after the storm, it will be a calm.
No, I hear you on that one, because obviously, because these people have shown you like the dislikes, the hateration, you can differentiate between who is your brethren and who's not your brethren, what is love, what is like, what is hate. You can be able to decipher what those different energies that you're getting from these different people. Do you get what I'm saying? If you didn't go through certain experiences,
You wouldn't know.
you wouldn't know.
You'd just be blind.
You just be blind. You might still be
Exactly.
naive and say everyone is so wonderful
Everyone's
in the
a
world.
flower power.
Exactly, and tell everyone your business, and it's only until you get older and you realize when you're younger and you're telling people your business, oh, I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this, and then it doesn't come to fruition.
Yeah.
You start to realize, okay, I need to shut my mouth and don't tell people my business. Let me be successful in silence.
Yep. Faye says, well, it can be a number of reasons why that is the case, why people come in and out of your life. And you have been with a number of people. You don't have to tell the person you're with your body count.
You know, I think we discussed this already. I don't know if I would have...
Because I think she wrote that a little while ago now. That's
Yeah,
what it
Yeah,
is.
she wrote that earlier when we
Yeah.
was more discussing it. But
My
it was more
apologies,
on the-
Faye.
Yeah, if I don't remember if a lady ever asked me that or whatever, if mother asks the lady or whatever it is, but normally them always say when a lady tell you a number, you minus 10 from it.
Oh, Lady Christine said,
You're
Benson,
minus 10, is it?
Benson,
R5.
you have got me to smile today. First for a long time. You're not easy.
No, it's true. It's like,
Yay.
all right, but that is how you can even determine a person who lies.
I thought you...
By
I
personality.
I've heard guys say they times it by 3.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I'm,
so
I'm a
if-
bit lost there. What's going
All
on?
right.
No, because it was talking...
All right.
We went back a bit about the body count when Faye mentioned it.
All right,
Yeah.
may I go tell you something before me forget?
Go on.
You know why a lot of men have problem with body count?
Why?
Me not have a problem with the body count. I have a problem with if me know that this woman that I'm trying to talk to or whatever used to talk to certain men. You understand? Me would just say no.
Yeah.
The body count part, me not really to ask that part. Now, this part I where it gets serious. This is what I think personally that men are scared of. They are scared of maybe how experienced the woman is, how experienced the woman might be. And then on the other hand again, they might think that their pencil is too small to write in the book.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You
This
understand?
serious. This serious. We are say.
Me just tell you. So that
can't
is
deal
where.
with this.
All right. There's,
I can't deal with
there's-
this.
This is something that it is real, because a lot of times you will hear the females, right, will speak about a man with the pipe. You understand?
Yes.
And they will complain about it. And they will think that, oh, he's small, and nobody ever take into consideration that, what if you did really look into yourself and realize that it's not even the pipe?
But I can't deal with this.
Are the
But
wrong cap in the match I put it on?
But I know women that have, like you said, you know, the pipe or the size of the pipe was a pencil,
Yes.
okay, and they were like, I'm gonna work with it because I like this guy, so I'm gonna work with it. Like I can work with this.
You touch a topic with that part that women are really. This is something women always laugh about. I have never, ever hear a woman say the man are good as. Everybody, me are good as. Me sitting good. If he come there, you see. He got it. You know what I mean?
Everybody are good as.
Yeah,
Everybody.
they
Nobody never say me. Me are not really good as still. But me can't go on.
You see what I mean? That alone shows you that
whenever I hear a
people are
woman say
lying.
that, yeah.
People lie.
So every woman, you know, hold that thing, you know. Me are good as, me are the best, me are this, me are that, and river. And poor this man now when he realize now. When him go
Oh God.
and walk through the sand. Our first experience he ever have in a quicksand. And sometime I know his fault either.
No, I don't.
Because
I mean,
sometime at the sun when him walk into.
see, again, I can't comment
I don't
on
hear,
that.
me no hear no man walk around and say I'm a good as. And me no hear no man.
No,
walking around.
No, them men do
brag and boast.
man out there that
Me
talk
never
about
brag
their
and
tool.
boast.
Tooler.
never-
There's man that talk
Me
about their
never
tool
hear no
all the
man saying
time.
tool pan full up yet.
No, you know why? Because that means the ones that you're around isn't.
Me never hear that yet.
No, sir.
Me never hear that yet.
Like Vibes Cartel said, he don't understand why men can't reason with each other. You understand? What is the problem?
Properly,
You know, and this goes along with the topic. When is it enough? When you know, why can't you go and sit down and talk, reason with the man them? The man can't sit down with man them. Some men, not all, and reason with the man them and say, listen.
especially about health.
And yeah, health things. You know, I'm not eating right. You know, but I'm constipated. I don't know a man that's gonna tell the man them
No,
that he's constipated.
You know, for be honest with you, that I just remembered, as you mentioned, his name,
Yeah.
right? Where that interview that he had. And to be honest with you, when he said, because you have to listen carefully,
Yes.
I think there was about 10 other men in the studio.
Yeah, they were there. There's a
And
pact.
he said, what if a man, if me tell my virgin that,
He's not
my tool
performing.
pan now
Yeah,
work
he's not
properly.
performing.
And everybody go quiet and he make a comment pertaining to him tool pan and everybody like, huh? And him say, yeah, you have to understand that.
Yeah, because no,
So-
but the thing about it, he said when he mentioned that, he was saying that he only can perform once for the night. But that you know,
I don't see that
is
issue.
that a big deal?
It is.
Why?
It is for the lady.
Nah, man.
Not all
What
the
lady-
time,
what-
not every
I feel like
lady.
I don't know. Not every lady. Let's
Yeah,
just say
but-
that.
Yeah,
But-
we can't
yeah, yeah,
generalize.
No,
yes,
not
true,
every lady,
true.
because
It's
some
not
ladies
fair.
are cool with that. That's
No.
not
Yeah.
really an
But-
issue.
Because
That-
one performance might be a marathon.
Exactly.
Yeah, but-
What more you want
Oh,
after
it
that?
could be 5 minutes, and she could
No.
be happy with that too, because
Exactly.
she's bloody well tired of herself.
But here
Do you get what I'm
that is the
saying?
thing, as you mentioned before, where communication and openness and not telling a lie comes into play. Because if you communicate openly, there are so many topics that you will find that even in relationships, a lot of persons in relationships are afraid to even discuss that with partners and say, babes, here what happened now. I'm very, very sorry, but me think me need to go get the blue pill.
Well,
No, sir.
No, because him feel
I'm
within
not being-
himself, him need help.
yeah, I understand
And
that.
I'm not even laughing
But
at the
the thing
situation.
is-
It was just your facial expression. I can't
Yeah, but
deal.
I'm-
No, but the thing is, but what about women
is-
as well, though? Because remember, as women get older, you know, things that body changes.
Yes.
And they also need.
Especially when you
But
have
them not
children.
communicate. Them not communicate.
Well,
you
but
be
some
unfair.
people do, and
Yeah.
they're still deaf,
Yeah.
and they're not listening.
Exactly.
You're
You could-
hearing.
you could say, you
you're
know-
hearing, but you're not listening.
Aye. What if a woman now, she has a child, so now she's got the little hook over the pancake. Do you get what I'm saying? And she feels insecure about it or whatever. But then you know, she can't explain to you, you know what, babes, I'm feeling insecure about my little hook, you know, the little hook that's hanging over the tuntun. Like, it's I'm a bit conscious about it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's about making each other have a safe space to be able to express these things. But
I'm not
we
gonna
wouldn't
lie.
even
If
say-
my partner tells me that he's not comfortable to talk to me about these films, I feel some type of way. To be fair,
yeah, no,
because
100%.
it's like we haven't gone. We're still at stage one. Then
But we are the last of a dying breed. Nubian.
Acceptance, very important. Acceptance come without flaws.
you can't judge. You know, you wouldn't
it's
judge.
a level of acceptance.
Like, why am I gonna judge?
There's no way in life like this is how you know what I used to do a couple of years ago, right? Couple of years ago, I always imagine myself like being with a partner and then imagine the partner at 70 or 80. And when the person reached 70 or 80, or if the person something should happen to any one of us, how would I cope with that and accepting the person for what has changed or whatever it is. And all of those things, I personally feel that it has to do with self-reflection and accepting people and changes along the way. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're not in touch with your feelings, you know, with your inner feelings, you know, a lot of things can go wrong, you know, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in touch with your inner feelings, the persons who are not in touch with their inner feelings, they don't show much of compassion.
I agree.
No, yeah, I do agree.
I agree, and I really believe there's not much compassion left in the world.
No, because it
isn't.
has
To be
to do
fair.
with self.
There's not much compassion. Everyone is there's a lot of numbness.
Yeah, no, because
Just numb.
if you realize there are none of our fingers pointing back to us as individuals.
No, you always tend to try and
Yes.
blame someone else, but you don't
Self.
necessarily
Self.
look at your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
self and how you could have changed something or bettered something or bettered a situation. DJ General says, a person who's selfish never say them fish bad. They always say it's good. Laugh out loud.
Most definitely.
Yeah, come on
That's
now.
true.
Come on.
It's true. You're
What
not gonna.
fish?
Yeah, so I don't know. So it's like Lady Christine, big up yourself again, and Faye Nichols, all our people them who support the channel and stuff like that same way. So big up all our platform them, big up on yourself, you know, and you know, I just hope that sometimes we as individuals just stop blaming other persons and just look at yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take responsibility.
Take responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah,
for
just
who
take-
you are.
If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Accountants,
Take accountability.
You know? You know, it's like Nubian, like earlier on when you said how was your week and stuff like that, right? And I was thinking about this earlier on, and I was saying to myself, there comes a point in time that in everything that you're doing, there's a time when you can't do no more. If you're doing something physically or even emotionally, you know, there's a time where you have to just say, look, here what happened. Enough is enough, you know?
And you know what? Going to that point, NA says, welcome aboard, NA.
Welcome aboard, NA.
Nah. NA says, when you get to the breaking point, although it shouldn't take for you to get there, to get to breaking point, for it to be enough. You have to try and put yourself first. So I feel like it ties in with that in terms of self-reflection. Self-reflection is about putting you first so you can work on you, reflect on you and what you've gone through. Do you get what I'm saying?
Me personally, I've never think about putting myself first. because I'm a person who will help anyone and do what I have to do. But I don't think about that part about self.
And I know that because we've spoken about that previously. But then again,
think
Benson,
about the
when is enough
reflection
enough?
part. Yes, it's,
When
you know.
this ties in with you. When is enough enough? There's only so much energy you can put into other people without burning yourself out to the point where there's going to be nothing left to give to the other people.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? There's going to be a time where enough is enough. So
Yeah.
you have to realize that, like, when your body starts to decline, you know, God forbid, touch wood, but when your body starts to decline, or you know, your mental state ain't there and you're slowing down, it is signs that
Yeah.
your body's telling you, hey, enough
No,
is enough.
Yes, it's true.
Let's
because,
put energy into yourself.
you know, what we don't realize is that, right? Newbie, I know you're so quiet tonight.
This serious. this serious.
You come like she a whole of meds.
What the
Nah, like come like she a whole of meds. You
No,
know,
that is funny.
you know what's those? Newbie, and hear what happened.
We're not
right?
gonna talk. What it is, we end up talking over each other. So
No, man, a good man, but you can. You
This
Nah,
can
man, it's the
serious.
happy juice, man.
No, man, I know.
It's the happy juice why Nubi is quiet, man. You know,
you
joking.
never a sun bathe today, no?
no.
Never? All right, good. Here what happened now. You know what me I calculate, right? For the persons them, calculate our lifespan. For the persons them who reach 40,
Yeah.
40, 45, right? Right now in my life, I just happy time and I don't want in a no argument with nobody.
Is that
Me know-
realistic?
Yeah, me do a thing now when me just go silent. Me no want to argue. And go about your business and not come to me with no nagging thing. Me no want to hear nothing from no man. Me no want to hear nothing from no picnic. Me no want to hear nothing from no woman or nothing.
It's serious.
It's serious. Calculate it. If you reach 40, you know, the lifespan now for a human being really and truly is probably 70. So that simple means
There's not long left.
yes, we're closer to death now, you know, more than living. We're closer to death now, more than actually staying alive. When you're reaching your 40s, calculate it now. And if them tell with that, you're going to die at 75.
God forbid.
My insurance company I call me every day. I tell me, say, if you put me insurance, my life insurance, till me at 75. Me I tell the man, say, brother, me now go till that the age. You know see what going on in the world right now.
You can't
Yeah.
say that, Benson.
What you mean? When me I go with 75 to what go on
Calm
right
down,
now
relax.
in the world? Hold
Just
on,
chill.
man.
It's not a swear word.
Me have be realistic. You know, I go tell me, say, 75. You have to put your life insurance at 75. Move it from 65. Why? Me say if you can see in the future, me want par with you. Because when you are telling me about 75 and look into it, calculate life, how much person got to 75?
Yeah, but the
And
thing
if
is,
you
everyone's
reach
life is
past
different.
75, how much person, I don't have nothing bad to say about the elderly, but calculate it. Majority of the persons, them when me even see and try to help now, and when them reach 80, or whatever it is, what happened to them? Look at it. Around
Yeah, but
us
that's
now.
past 75, though, isn't it?
And what happened to them? Anybody can come and rob them. The other day, me hear one lady tell me say she get a call the other day, a man act as police, and drought her life savings, and leave her with nothing. So when you calculate all those things or whatever it is, right now for each and everyone, it's just a happy time in our life. You're not going to laugh when the wind blow the trees, but you're just going to make sure that if anybody have tried to make you feel uncomfortable or whatever, and I go bring a spirit and a vibe to you where you wouldn't like, just tell them, move up.
Sorry.
You don't want no nagging now. You don't want hear no nagging now. You understand what I mean? I just how life is, and majority of the time, this is why more time I don't like to voice my opinion when we be realistic. Somebody I go oppose and tell you.
But
say, "Don't
everyone's
look at
entitled
life."
to their own opinion.
Yes, but me. So why you are a person would not oppose my opinion?
Yes,
That
because
me like
the
the
thing
word
is-
where you say why somebody oppose.
run.
Everybody entitled to their opinion, don't
No,
you?
it's true. So you
Well,
say
have to
that.
be realistic.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't
yeah,
you?
but that's your realistic.
Of
Everyone's
course.
realistic is different.
Of course.
Do you know
So,
what I mean? Not because
mine
it's
and
your
mine.
realistic.
Yeah.
That should be everyone's realistic because
Yeah,
you're
man,
saying
we
that.
don't want no nagging.
No, but the thing is not the nagging. I'm just saying that you're still saying that 75. So you're basically saying that everyone should know to themselves that we're all going to die before 75.
Me never say all are gonna die.
No, no,
because
no.
somebody have to do the right the witness and so what happened.
That's what I'm
but if
saying.
you realize, look into it.
Because you're telling us to be realistic, though.
All right, be realistic.
Sorry, my allergies, people.
You know,
Oh dear.
yeah, man. Here what happen. When me look into, here how this thing gets serious about life, right? Me look into it this week. Pakistan and India in our war, see?
Yeah.
From me born and have sense in my life, America always be the country who say no war, and we'll have to come to the table to negotiate what happened around the world. Now, when them ask, them never ask Trump, them ask the second in command about this war thing between Pakistan and India. The man they must say, this not have nothing to do with them. And if you calculate it, how these persons, I've never heard anyone in America said such thing like that before. And I look into it and I realize that India President Nobi, that go around, and he was one of the ones who was there trying to negotiate between the war going on between Russia and Ukraine. And I thought he was the man moving like Kofi Annan one at the time, like he's a peacemaker. And then now the war break out, and then USA are going to retaliate. So if we be realistic with all these tingle, and them war thing there and all them thing there, and yet still the food where we are eat, England did always ban food from America from coming to England, certain food, especially meat kind, because of the chemicals where them put in the food. And because of getting a new deal, England said them are going to take the beef from America.
The human meat.
Beef.
Yes, I know what you
So
said.
when you calculate all those things, man, now Bill Gates now come over here with him thing where him put in at the place where him no want no more cows for pass wind in the atmosphere because that damage the ozone. And all those
Bill
stuff.
Gates, there's
And
something
then
wrong with that man, you know.
There really
and
is.
then
There really is.
At the end of the day, the supermarkets are still selling those milk that the cows have been injected with.
And they're also
how much
using
lifespan
insects
we
as
have?
well as like protein. They're using insects to make things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how much lifespan we have now on Earth? You tell me.
By the grace of God.
It's true. Even Ibrahim Traore, like what's going on with him? It's just all crazy. He come like your next Gaddafi and.
What you mean him come like the next Gaddafi? Explain that to me when you say that.
What do you mean?
When you say him come like the next Gaddafi.
Because Gaddafi wanted to unite all the African nations, innit? And Traore wants to do similar things. That right now he's building his country, innit? But he's done so much for his country to build its economy, to stop the USA from importing things, clothes. He's just like locking out the US. And wanting to trade bigger things, just like
I love the topic tonight.
just like Gaddafi. Gaddafi wanted to trade the gold.
No, sir.
Trade gold. And if Gaddafi, was successful in just trading gold, where would the UK be? Where would the USA be? Nowhere. They don't have gold to trade.
Mm-mm.
They can only trade other things, but they don't have gold.
They don't.
Sorry, an
Okay.
instinct.
Yeah, man. You see, you mentioned something wearing. I'm a revolutionist. You understand? And where he is concerned, a lot of people is not paying attention to it. Now, when he formed the coup and overthrew the government of Burkina Faso,
No, Burkina Faso, yeah.
yeah, right? You will have some of the African nations did not recognize him and other persons did not recognize him. Then the first thing what he did was tell France to pack up and leave. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because over the years, if we get into it really and truly, France have been robbing Africa on the real way.
Mm-hmm.
And when him tell France to leave, the improvements them what him have in mind, how many schools have been opened in so many areas that have never opened before.
Yep.
And because now he's also one of the third president that he met was Putin. Now, because he now realized that we are able to build a country and not relying on the West
Yeah.
is a problem.
Of course. He's had like 20 assassinations on, assassination attempts on his life. He's
More than that.
created free housing for the people,
But the people
in Burkina Faso.
And he's also given back with his salary. He doesn't want no salary.
Him not get no salary.
He doesn't want the salary.
That me even like. And here what happened, him don't even have a vehicle like the other presidents, them who is a armored vehicle.
And I don't know if you guys know, but there was a lot of protests recently.
Right around the world.
Right
Right
around
round
the
the
world.
world.
Because the person or one of his security guards is allegedly Trump and whoever else tried to pay him, that security guard that's
For
around.
the US.
Yeah, the US that's around him to assassinate him. But that same security guard said,
This is their plan.
this is what they wanted me to do to you. So he let him know, listen, this is what's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why there's been so much protests around the world.
The thing is, what I really love the fact that this young man, has come into the forefront. Now what happened is, it's just like Fidel Castro, where he overthrew the government
Yep.
and went and ruled Cuba. No, because he did not elected to be the president. There are countries and some African nations that don't recognize him as the president.
Yeah.
Now, I love what is happening, knowing that he did what he did and he's different from the others. He's different from the others.
Yeah.
And what he's implementing so far. And what I have admire about the entire world here in England, Jamaica, and even some of the countries in some of the places in Africa who the presidents and prime ministers didn't even recognize him and didn't want to give him his recognition. has spoke out about it also, and the people have demonstrated there and said, look, this is not going to happen.
I think. Sorry to cut you. I think this is the perfect example. Trayor is the perfect example of enough is enough.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. There's gonna be change, and I'm making change. I'm not just talking
This
about
is his
the
purpose.
change.
This is his purpose
I'm
in life.
making change because enough is enough. I'm
Yep.
fed up of my people suffering. I'm fed up of my people not being
And being
able
robbed.
to progress and
Literally
improve,
daylight
and our
robbery.
economies not being able to thrive. He is the epitome of enough is enough. And when you've had enough and you take that action, that's what it looks like. Trayor.
You know what I enjoyed most about what happened with the whole situation the other day. I think there was a lady, I think she's from Sweden or Denmark, right? Was giving him his recognition on a platform wherein they had this interview. I think she's a I'm not quite sure if she's a president or president of a country. And she was hitting out on France and giving Tories backing. And the other thing is, you know what I really like about this topic and what is happening here? I love how the panel educated and know what go on. That mean there's nothing at all when nobody can show to the panel to you, Nubian and Zeus, where you guys are not
Aware of.
you know, and I really love to hear the both of your input when it comes to those sort of things, because those are the things that I personally indulge in.
Yeah, no, it's not all about relationships.
No.
It's not all about relationships, guys.
I detest relationship
Oh,
conversations.
here we go.
Because
Here we
me know
go.
no, you happen now. Because I know personally, I know how the spectrum and where you guys mentals are at, you know, and more time I
obviously,
want to don't
But
bring.
he's not for us, he's against.
No,
That's what it is. That's why he doesn't like
It's
it.
okay.
No,
because
he
more
personally-
politics is gonna
No,
come.
man.
More
No,
politics.
he don't like our opinion, actually.
No, hear what happened
We're
now.
write-offs.
No, man. Hear what
Oh dear.
No, man. Hear what you mean.
It's all right, though.
I don't want you to say that. Hear
It's
what
cool.
happened now. Zeus,
We'll
hear what
live.
happened
We
now.
got thick skin.
Hear what happened now. It's a relationship. Everybody always talk good about relationship when they're an open ear thing.
Yeah, of course.
You understand what I mean?
Oh.
And then make out.
Oh
for
my
the
gosh! So what he's trying to say is, people, even because we're live on air, we're gaslighting.
Me never said that, you know. Me never said
indirectly.
that. No.
We're
no.
gaslighting.
I did not say
Are
that.
we lying, Zeus?
No.
Hell no.
No.
And
Yeah,
look
well,
at my face. Do you think I've got
This
time?
is,
Yeah, what
this
man
is
said.
not
No.
nice, actually,
No,
what you're
it's not
saying,
a- it's
Benson.
not a-
You're trying to say we're
Listen.
gaslighting.
You what man say? You
We're
just
sugarcoating stuff.
You mentioned
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Me hear you mention a word earlier on, you know, everybody entitled to them opinion. And I'm telling you that is not what I'm saying. And you're still there, and yes, lighting. But telling no woman stay. Really and truly, even when a man talk, you see what I'm telling about? So because
I've said nothing.
You understand? I know that man say, me just say relationships, conversation, personally. Me not really, me not really like to touch it.
It doesn't
because-
get you going, but that's fine.
No.
And everyone is entitled
Yeah,
to
I mean,
like
you
what
know
they
what,
like,
Yeah, that's why I keep
and the
quiet in our
genres that
first
they
part.
like. But don't get it twisted, guys.
Me love the topics
Okay,
them. Me love the topics
we are
them.
educated women, and
Then that me love.
politics. Let's do this.
Listen.
Let's
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this.
You know what me I say?
Let's
Don't
do this
every
on
time-
politics.
But do you guys like
But
politics?
do you guys like politics? Let us know in the
Yo.
comment section.
We always say, each and every week, if you've got something that you'd like us to talk about, not because we talk about relationships quite a bit.
No, I don't think you don't.
it's
You
not a
don't.
relationship
I don't think
podcast.
we
No,
do.
no, you don't.
I feel like
You
it's
don't.
quite a wide spectrum that we
I know
talk
it
about,
is,
actually.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
You know?
Nubian, hear what me I say to you. There's so many topics that you guys have discussed, and why me will always take off my hat, which me now have on now, and give you guys the accolade, wherein me will get called the next day, and a person will call me and say, Benson, you know, so me learned something new from Nubian and Zeus, and Me admire that. And me admire the topics them want to discuss. And may I say this where, not because I'm here with you now and you guys, because me always telling and giving on the props on the ratings and
Yes,
how
you
me
do.
soon handle situation and thing, you know, and sometimes it really have to take this platform more time to clarify something, you know, because ladies and gentlemen, you notice I'm me alone on the panel and me no want when the camera lock off or whatever it is when you see me. Me no have no ear for me.
We would never.
No,
sir.
Yeah, man. So I just saw it go on. The topic one we have tonight, good. Me glad me come on the show tonight for come cause some disruption.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Eh?
Yeah.
And make up
Oh,
the
dear.
nice and chat things when I make no sense as usual. You know what I mean? So it's a pleasure and a joy. All the time, stay or wherever.
Yes, we are about to wrap it up, people.
Wrap it up.
What I want to know is whoever's online at this present moment, has everybody liked, shared, follow, and subscribed to all the platforms? Please, you have to like the video and share, and you have to press that notification bell on the YouTube. Every time we're live, you'll get a notification that we're live. Same like the Mixcloud, same like the Kick, and all the other platforms.
Yes.
The only platform it doesn't do that with is the radio station.
Yeah.
But big up each and every one of you. Thank you all for your participation in the show. We enjoy our shows every Sunday. We really do.
Yes, we do.
Without you, there's not us. Remember that. Yeah. And we also have a live studio number. We didn't even mention it today, but as you can see, people that can see, there's the number that's going across the screen. But because of wrapping up the show, yeah.
Yeah.
Without further ado, if you can't be good, be careful. Love you guys endlessly. Have you guys got any final words?
Bye, guys.
Yeah, Nubian Zeus, keep up the good work and, you know, enough love, and me really appreciate the fact that you guys put a cheer there for me tonight. So big up on yourself, and if me cause no disruption and any misunderstanding and any clarification where nobody no understand what I say, you don't know, drop me a message or call the studio and we can clarify it, and whatever our views and our opinion is not intended for no one specific or to hurt anybody's
Or
feelings
to offend anybody.
or to offend anybody or whatever it is. So me just make that clear. And enough respect to all of the people them who support the platform, the GMPC Live, Bigger, Kick, Mixcloud, all of the platform them. And most of all, me give God thanks to life, and me give God thanks to friendship, and me give God thanks to the people them who appreciate each other and appreciate yourself. If you can't be good, be careful. Peace out. Good manners and proper conduct every time.
Bye, guys.